out of the round yard. So we've been a little bit quiet. We didn't post last week. We've been pretty busy with competition horses. So really, Mr. Brown's just been getting used to getting very comfortable out on the yard, and we're going to show you a little bit of what we've been up to and where he's at. Everyone to meet Travis, Wonder Pony. It's time to get him comfortable with everything down here, starting with these poles. As you can see, Mr. Brown is pretty comfortable with stuff. He really, I never say bomb-proof, but he's already close enough too. The big thing we're noticing is people. So obviously he's okay with me, but any new person when I'm walking around the property, he gets very, very uncomfortable with. So we've got Sienna, our good friend Sienna, who's standing behind the camera. So how we started introducing him to people, you can come in now, is basically coming in behind me, almost as if they're going to hug. Doesn't really count when Sienna's this big. And then they're going to offer their hand. He's going to have a little smell, and then just a little scratch up on the nose. And in this kind of situation, he's definitely building confidence. But as soon as someone kind of just walks within his periphery, really, he really arches around, or he stops and stares. So hopefully over the next couple of days or weeks, we don't know how long it will take, we're just going to be really consistent with this approach, and hopefully it'll end up he won't care at all. So I thought it would be a good idea, or nice, to show you as we start to enter the breaking process, kind of my very first day with a breaker, not necessarily just a Brumby, just any young horse. Obviously the big thing with Mr. Brown, we want him to get comfortable and a little bit more relaxed. So what we're going to do, I'm not necessarily going to actually hold him still, and everyone will have seen this exercise. I'm going to just take the rope over and over, and if you pay close attention to my left hand, I'm not actually going to pull him to a stop. He is allowed to walk around me. Now, when he's just stopped there, I've stopped with the pressure. So this is very much the start of teaching horses how to relax and how to make themselves feel better when they're uncomfortable, because that's going to be really important as we go through the breaking process. If he's uncomfortable, we want him to know he can look after himself and make him feel better. And this is the very, very start of that process. So he's going to walk around, and some horses might explode. Good boy. Some horses might trot around. I am not too concerned at this stage as long as I catch when he stops and I make that pressure go away, he's going to learn that what he's scared of isn't actually that scary. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So right there is really important. That's a really good example of a thinking horse. He went to move, he rocked, and I stopped and I didn't continue because I want to give him the chance to make the mistake. He made the right decision, so the pressure that's making him uncomfortable actually goes away. You are smarty. Good boy. There we go. So we've just got some people outside of the arena, out of the round yard. And I want him concentrating more on me than anything else, because my whole training method is based on getting the horse relaxed. So if they're only worried about what I'm asking them to do, they're not going to be worried about anything else that's happening in the outside world. Good boy. You're getting the hang of that. So I do two different things when I want to change side. I haven't actually asked him to do anything. I just want him to stand there, so I'm changing sides, doing the same thing on the opposite eye. It's up to me to catch it when he does the right thing. And then I can also ask him to walk off, just in a small circle. I always want the horse thinking about what I'm asking. Boy. Same again. This time I'm going to ask him to walk off. Boy. Apparently Brumbies don't care about much once people have happened to them. I think he's a very good example of that. He can move, it's not that he can't. And we really want to get him used to getting touched everywhere. We want to get the rug on soon. That's going to be a really big thing for him. We just want him to get used to everyday handling. Get him a really nice solid routine. Good boy. Okay, so this is officially day one of Brownie's breaking process, and we're actually going to take you through week by week of my breaking process with him, right up until riding him out of the round yard. So you're really going to be able to get a good look at everything he goes through. Obviously some parts will be highlighted more than the other. So hit that like, hit subscribe. Apparently you've got to hit the notification bell, which you're really going to want to click, because you're not going to want to miss what comes up over the next following weeks. See you next time.